The thing I know about Bob Mueller that I loathe is how he kept innocent people in prison. It was because that freeing them would have exposed a deal of some nature that the government was hiding that eventually came out because the judge did eventually free them. Anybody who's willing to sacrifice somebody who's innocent, to me, I hope there's a special spot in hell for that person. Bob Mueller did that. I have no love for him. His family should have stepped in and said, Bob can't do this, be the special investigator because he's lost it. But they chose to because of their ideological hate. They always love to say, Bob Mueller, he's not partisan. Yeah, he was. It was clear his partisanship, his final third of his career. So where do you stand on this? Is the left's rhetoric becoming so extreme it's normalizing political violence?
Well, first I'll say there's something to the old adage, if you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. That's
Right.
not that's not a bad rule to live by. What I'll say is it's like we're living in a tinderbox right now. It's a very explosive time. I think even something you're not going to like what I'm going to say, but just one small thought, going from the Department of Defense to the Department of War is like a supercharged way of it feels more angry, it feels more violent, it feels more aggressive, it feels more tense. That was something I didn't like. And I always say the name of the company wrong. Plant how do you say it? Palantir?
Palantir,
Palantir.
Palantir, Palantir, Palantir,
It's
yes.
their manifesto, but one of their, comments was, "We need to really start to be aggressive. We really can't be, soft." I think the times are also extremely explosive and extremely divisive.
No, here's what I will say about Planeteer. I agree with them from this perspective. We all want our freedom. Freedom has never been given. Freedom has always been taken back. Our freedoms, our rights, we've always had to take those backs because the strong will always take from the weak and lord over them, not rule over them, but lord over them. We have seen that since the dawn of time. Slavery did not end until the last few hundred years. And in some parts of the world, it is still practiced. The Department of War is what it was originally called. It's a Department of War. See, that's the other thing. As somebody who critically thinks, it doesn't bother me. Why? Well, it is a Department of War. Their job is to go to war and win
Did you just
wars.
accuse me of not critically thinking?
No, I'm just saying words seem to, well, you're a woman. Women think differently than men when it comes to things like that. As a man, yes, it's a Department of War. We have so many issues, about history this, history that. In general, the left does. Well, they didn't care when all those statues were being torn down a few years ago. Now they care about, oh, the Department of War. How dare you? You're changing history. What was originally called the Department of War, but you didn't have any issues erasing history 10 years ago, did you, Mr. Leftist?
It wasn't a historical point for me. The point really was it feels more aggressive.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Thank you.
And that, I mean, no disrespect. This is my general belief. I don't care about your feelings. I care about actions that kill people, and we can avoid it. That's why Mueller, what he did, I loathe because his actions directly affected the lives of innocent individuals that were held in prison when they should have been with their families. Renaming it the Department of War isn't hurting anybody but feelings. Hey, everybody, this is William Del Pilar, founder of Grumblings Media, and I want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our